Gonna be making some quick breakfast because I am starving. Just got ready. My breakfast this morning. It is rice cracker with peanut butter, strawberries, and honey drizzled on top. I usually prefer the raspberries, but the strawberries would do for now, but just because I don't have raspberries. But that is usually what I would eat. This is like the healthier version of peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I would say. Okay, so I'm not using my camera today because Andrew usually needs it tomorrow anyways for his podcast, and I don't like taking it off and then putting it back on since he uses my camera for his podcast. And so, yeah, I'm just back at work. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, have a little bit of coffee. I have my coffee in this really cute mug here. And then I have my water in my Mama Bink water bottle. And then yeah, I'm just so congested this morning. I don't know why. I have a little bit of a congestion and a cough, and I think I'm just like exhausted. I don't know what it really is. Like, I think I have exhaustion or something like that. I think my body's overly exhausted with everything, and I'm just not taking care of myself really well, even health-wise, eating-wise, mental-wise. And so I think that's like why I have really caught a cold and just kind of like not getting well. It's been like a whole week, so I haven't been gotten well. If you guys can tell, my voice sounds really congested, like I'm sick, because I think I am. So I'm going to take my daily morning rituals postnatal. I really like rituals because it tastes like mint. I took the prenatals for my first trimester, and I think the biotin was really high, so my breakout were inflamed even more. I didn't really record any of my pregnancy journey, but my entire face broke out. I had really extremely bad acne, and I realized that the biotin in the rituals was really high, and it was causing my acne to get worse and worse. So I switched over to Sakura Life, which is a more holistic, healthier version. Not healthier version, but like, I don't know. I feel like the Sakura is just a little more plant-based. That's what it is. It's plant-based. So I went with them. Their prenatal was really expensive, and you had to take like 7 pills, and it did taste nasty. And they were huge pills, and they were but I felt like it really calmed my skin down a lot. Other than that, I really still like the Sakura Life. I love all their stuff. I'm trying to get my hands on it again. It's just that like right now I'm trying to figure out my own routine, my lifestyle. And so right now I'm just using rituals, and this is their postnatal, and it has the mint flavor. I did take the Target version one. What is the Target version brand? It's like the Omega. It's like prenatal, and it's like a red pill, and that taste is so nasty. I did take fish oil as well, but my fish oil was kind of nasty, and I rarely take it because I didn't know if I really needed it. My midwife said like it was okay, like if I wanted to I can, if I didn't feel like it I didn't need it. So that was my little like, routine. So I think once I'm done with the postnatal, I'm gonna switch over to their multivitamin for women. I don't know when I should be not taking postnatals. I don't know. I think that like I'm taking it right now because I have postpartum anxiety, so that's why I'm just taking it to kind of maybe calm myself down, get my hair back into shape. I'm shedding so much. I'm shedding a lot with the I'm sorry, the camera's shaking. I'm shedding a lot with my postpartum hair loss, so the only thing I don't like about the water bottle is the straw. I wish the straw wasn't like this silicone flimsy thing because it's really hard to wash. All right, I'm just going to be eating my breakfast and working on this Monday. I'm hoping it's slow so I can just debrief from the weekend. It was pretty busy. Like I said, Miles got sick last week. I got sick, so I didn't vlog at all. And I just trying to recover from that. And then tonight we're having to meet our tax accountant person. Hopefully we could get all of that sorted out and finished today, because we've been kind of pushing this off for a while. And then tomorrow Andrew's podcast, so Andrew's busy with that, and then I'm watching Miles by myself. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, we probably don't have any plans. I'm also meeting my friend tomorrow at Cafe Series, so I'm excited for that. We're just gonna talk through some stuff. And then what else? I think and then for the rest of the week, it's pretty much nothing. I think the reason being is because Miles goes to bed early, so we're not trying to plan a lot of things. And we like to keep his sleeping schedule on a routine, because if it's not, he wakes up a lot at night and then he gets fussy, and then we're losing sleep, and then we're not like sleeping well for work. So that's that. And I think that's all I have for you guys right now. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast, head back to work, and then I'll see you guys on my break. All right. Andrew interrupted my video, but I just did 1 teaspoon of matcha in this bowl. Okay. I'm just gonna do 2 tablespoons of hot warm water. All right, and then you start whisking it in a zigzag motion. So that should be good. I'm just going to pour the matcha into the cup first. I guess I don't know really matters. I don't think so. And then I'm gonna shake up my oat milk and then pour it in the bowl so I can swirl some more out of the matcha. Get all of the matcha into my cup. Like so. And then just pour milk into my cup. Draw and just give it a nice stir. And it's perfect. Got some sneaks and shoes on. Wide angle lens. We're at Super Target at the best one. The car behind us is hating us because we're walking a little slow. The car on the other side is hating us because we're walking really slow. That's cool. Yeah. So we're just at Target waiting for our Starbucks drink while Drew is getting some sushi. And so we just picked up a rug, a box for Sophie's present, a bag for Amanda's, Get Well Soon gift, and then I don't know where we're going. Can never figure out what he wants. Alright, so we're in the men's section. Here's my fit of the day. Look at this cute Vince Camuto clogs that I got. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Okay, so these pink trousers are vintage. This Yesu t-shirt, Drew's my that I bought from a Hmong girl online on Instagram. My Aritzia Shacket before Shacket was popular. I actually really like this Aritzia Shacket. I got it like pre-COVID and then I never got to wear it. And then fit of the day for this baby is this cute H&M jacket. Okay, we're going. Okay, so we're just walking around because Drew really wants the Pokeball and he doesn't want us to leave because he wants to grab the Pokeball. So we're just taking another lap around the stores while they restock it. Okay, we're in the church. Just waiting to get started, but we're actually just in the service room. No one's here yet, just us. And there's Eleanor. He's learning how to hold his own bottle, so I'm kind of teaching him that so he can feed himself at night and during the day when he's hungry. Yeah, you got it? You got it? I don't think you got it. This girl, she want to play 25/7. I just played with you outside, girl. Just got back from my eye exam at Drew's parents' house, running to grab our tax forms, and then yeah, waiting for Andrew to just come back from band practice, worship practice. So that's basically our life right now. I'm just gonna stay home and clean. Nothing much happening besides the fact that my makeup is smearing. Oof. Yeah. Getting a stroll. We're going to Dairy Queen. It's like a 5-minute walk from our house, so that's what we're doing. Just taking a little nice breeze while it's nice in Minnesota. Yeah. He wants ice cream, but he can't have any. Someone here is eating too large of ice cream. Here's the Fruity Berry Blast from Dairy Queen. Look at this cute lavender color. Tastes like cotton candy. Happy Easter, everyone. Say Happy Easter. Can you believe this child is 7 months? It's like so fast and slow at the same time. Like, I feel like the days are going by really slow, but his growth is like really fast. He's pooping right now. So the growth is like really fast, right? From like being an infant, not knowing how to feed himself, not eating, to like be able to sit, feed himself, eat like solid food. So that growth process has been really fast. But then like the days, I feel like has been really slow. Like 7 months might be like further along for a lot of people, but I think it's really slow for me personally, because I'm like, oh my gosh, when is it like gonna be time for him to walk, time for him to crawl? And those milestones are like, seems like forever.
for me. Yeah. Since Ma has an ear infection, he has to be on antibiotics every 12 hours. So we're timing that. And then he also has to be on Motrin at night for Andrew and I because his ear just hurts so much more at night. Obviously, if you guys have ever been in pain, like toothache or headache or being sick, like somehow at night, like you're just hit with the wall and you're just hit with full of bricks of pain, you know. And I think that he has that a lot. So that's I thought I heard something. So he has a lot of pain at night. So we're trying to get him on Motrin because ibuprofen, Motrin, same thing. It works so much faster. It hits the baby faster. So that's been killing his pain. We were alternating between Tylenol and Motrin when he had a fever, like a really high fever, like a fever of like 105. That was crazy. And we were like, oh crap, like we have to get to that hospital room. That was another story in itself, y'all. And then yeah, so we got his fever to come down. Now he's just having a lot of pain in the ear and being super fussy at night and just so irritated and crying all the time. So we're trying to be on top of it so that we don't have to so like we're not waking up every hour from his crying. That is our Sunday. I will update you guys if anything changes.